It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K.O. I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Off the Record. I'm so excited because we got Portia P coming on here. Hey, she bad, y'all. If y'all ain't never heard of Portia P, y'all gotta go check her out. But look, I ain't gonna let me say something right quick before I bring her on here. Y'all know I always gotta give y'all my spiel before I come on here. Okay. I made a post about your enemy can be sometimes your enemy, your inner self, you know, and that's true. That's factual. You know, what you put out is what you get back. And I was kind of disturbed because some people related their enemy to like slavery or the crab mentality or the slave mentality. And you know me, you have to qualify the remark, you know, because slavery ended in 1865. The history book never tells us the exact start date, but I'm looking at probably around the 15 or 1600s, but it ended in 1865. If you don't know anything about our ancestors built this country along with other countries. So they were very intelligent. They were very smart, you know, and I don't know what my great grandmother and grandfather's mentality was, but I know they were hard workers. They had to be hard workers because it come down the line, they built this country. So when we always want to use this slave mentality when it comes to bad stuff. Okay, so what mentality are we going to use with the good stuff when we do the good stuff? Are we going to talk about slave mentality then? You know, so I get offended when people say that because, again, slavery ended in 1865. Is there racism in this country? Of course. Will there always be racism? Of course. You know, but it comes down to a personal responsibility. So if I go out and I tell a pernicious lie on someone to ruin their reputation and to ruin their life and to bring harm to them, that's called personal responsibility. It has nothing to do with my ancestors. I'm 52 years old, so I got to be accountable for my actions. So let's get smart, people. You know, let's stop making our ancestors look bad, you know, by saying stuff like that. It's personal responsibility. Nobody's a child. You know, a child is not accountable. If you notice, if you got someone under 15, 16, when they go out and do something, then you're responsible as a parent because they're a child, but you're responsible for your action when you become an adult. You know, so let's stop doing that. Let's get smarter. You know, let's stop making our ancestors look bad, you know, because our ancestors were hard workers. And I asked this question right here. Okay, so when are we going to stop disliking each other for no apparent reason in 2023? Because that still happens now. When are we going to stop killing each other in 2023 because we're jealous of each other or just don't like nobody and just you don't know anything about this person? If somebody look at you wrong, if you got the wrong colors on, you just kill your brother or sister for no reason. It has nothing to do with slavery. Absolutely nothing. It's personal responsibility. So let's get smart. But look, so I had to say that. Yeah, y'all know I always got to say something before I bring the artist on. But look, this artist I'm bringing on now, Miss Portia P. Now, you guys know what is Portia P, not Miss Portia. She called herself Portia P. We had a Miss Portia, you know, God rest her soul. One of my favorite artists, I booked her a couple of times. You know, she came to our house and stuff. Very, very sweet young lady. But you know, like I said, God rest her soul, God bless her soul. But now, like I said, we got Portia P now. I mean, she's from, I think, Mississippi. I ain't gonna hold it against her. She's from Mississippi. My wife's from Mississippi, but she's very talented. And I'm gonna let her tell you about how long she's been in the game, and she has an interesting story that I think you young ladies and young men want to hear about. So I'm not gonna hold her up. She's ready. She's sitting back there. I thought she was gonna chicken out on me, but but she said she's ready, and she said y'all get y'all questions ready. You know, she said, hey, she's here. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't afraid. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring on Portia P.
Hey.
Hello, young lady. How you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing great. I'm actually doing great. So look, you made it to Off the Record.
Oh, Jesus, I done made it to Off the Record, y'all. You just don't know how nervous I have been.
You nervous?
I mean, at first, I'm okay now. I'm okay. Yeah. My best friend came down from Dallas, and they're here with me. But
so you need a best friend to give you some pep talk before you come on my podcast?
Yeah, because you know how Off the Record is. I don't know what kind of questions you about to ask me, Kevin.
Well, I tell you what we do over here. You know, I ask the hard questions. I ask the questions that people actually want to ask, but they're afraid to ask. I'm not afraid. They're professional questions. And I tell people all the time, if it is a matter of public record and K Young Productions see it, I'm gonna ask you about it. You don't have to answer it. You can say, Kevin, I don't want to talk about that. We'll move on to the next question. But I can assure you I won't offend you. It's gonna be funny because there's gonna be some funny questions I'm gonna ask you. I can see that. And I know you're young. I know you're young and you're vibrant, and I know you're ready.
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Now, tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Portia P, and I am from Summit, Mississippi. It's a small town right outside of Macomb, Mississippi. So that's where I'm from. And I have been singing pretty much all of my life. I just recently stepped into the Southern Soul genre, probably about 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So you're from Mississippi. You got a church. You come from the church side, right? So were you singing were you raised in church? Were you singing in the choir?
Yes, that is where I started out. I started out singing in the church. We definitely have a strong Baptist church background. So I started out singing in the choir, just being active in church singing, and then from there, when I was going like through middle school and high school, I was always entering into talent shows. Of course, I did not sing gospel in those talent shows, but
So I read something saying you started singing by the age of 5 or 6. Is that true?
That is correct. So I started out singing at a young age because, like I said, I was in the choir, but my sister, I have an older sister who was a great singer. And that's how I started out singing. I would always hear her sing, and I would just mock little notes and little runs that she would do. And I guess the whole time I was just developing my talent, to be a singer. So around about the age of 5, that is correct.
Okay, so who told you can sing? Who validates you singing at that age? Who told you can sing? Because every little child think they can sing at 5, 6. So then who validated you?
I would say it was validated. My sister, she was like, you got it. And she's always blatantly honest, with me. And she's going to let me know, like, you need to do this. No, you need to work on this or work on that. So that's who I look to, to help me out with anything vocally. So when she validated and said to go for it, I've been on it ever since then.
Big sister. Okay, so going from the church, you say you did competitions and stuff, high school, middle school and stuff. So you were singing R&B, I assume, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so you're doing R&B. Okay, so what did the church folks say about that?
You know what? They never really said anything to me. I'm sure they may, and not my mama either, because, she don't play about her kids, even though she is a, she's touching Jesus' hand, like she's a stronghold Christian out here. But you know, she was always like, you know, do whatever makes you happy. And now I was a little scared about how they would react when I went into release my Southern Soul song, but
okay. So let's talk about Southern Soul. So you went to the church, you sung church music, then you sung R&B. So now you come over to Southern Soul. Okay. So how did you get to Southern Soul, and what made you come to Southern Soul? 3 questions. How did you get to Southern Soul? What made you come to Southern Soul? And what does Southern Soul mean to you?
How did I get to Southern Soul? Okay. I had always been hearing it. I always loved blues because my grandmother had a cafe when I was growing up. So I would always hear blues. I always liked all different types of music. And I just didn't think that my voice was strong enough for Southern Soul because, you know, when I hear most of the Southern Soul singers, they have like this deep, like I have a high-pitched voice already, or either like a baby voice. So I was second guessing myself, like my voice may not be strong enough for it. But then I had a friend who was already into Southern Soul. They switched from R&B to Southern Soul, and they had always been telling me, you know, you need to give it a try. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But that's how I got into it. I was like, you know what, let me just give it a try.
So how old were you at the time? You were what, 35, 34? You was young, huh? Well, you still young.
I'm still young.
Well, I'm just saying, but you about 36, 37 now, right? Well, whatever.
I'm in my 30s.
You in your 30s. Okay, so coming over here as a 30-year-old, how was it? As a 30-something-year-old, how was it?
It's been okay. You know, the crowd. So what I like is it's not just older. You know, the crowd for Southern Soul is not just older. That's what I thought at first, but it's young and old. It's like people of all ages listen to Southern Soul, and that's what I like about it. Like everybody listens to it. So I was accepted pretty well. Some people didn't.
We're gonna get into it. Trust me, we'll get into that. So let me ask you this question right here. Okay, so this is what I heard, and tell me if it's true or not. What's your relationship with K. Michelle? Did you ever run in with K. Michelle, or what happened with K. Michelle?
Yeah, so back in 2013, I went to a K. Michelle concert in New Orleans, and I love K. Michelle. And I was telling my friends on the way down there, with me and some of my friend girls, I was telling them, I said, you know what, I'm gonna get on that stage with K. Michelle, just talking. You know, they say the tongue is a powerful weapon, and so I was just talking. They was like, girl, you so crazy. So anyway, while she was doing her concert, doing her set, she asked if there was anyone in the audience who could sing. And of course, you know, I'm like, oh Lord, you heard me all the way down here.
Now, were you on the front row, or you was just in there? Were you on the front row?
I was just in there. We wasn't even on the front row, but I'm telling you, you would have thought I had trampoline shoes on. The way I started jumping up and down, like just out of nowhere. And she was like, well, come on up here. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I know her songs, but I don't know all the lyrics, so I didn't know what she was going to ask me to sing. And she said, we're about to sing I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. Of course, everybody knows that one. I knew that one. So she started out singing, and she just handed me the mic, and
the rest was awesome. Now, you didn't get up there and try to show out and take over the show, did you?
Yes, I did. You know, they said when you get that opportunity, when the opportunity presents itself, you got to go in for the kill. And I did. And it was just like, that built up so much confidence that I was lacking. It really did. And I was ready, and she gave me a lot of words of encouragement at that show. She was like, you got it, you know, keep going, don't give up, that type of thing. And
that's good, man. That was a blessing. If you say I'm gonna get up there and God answered your prayer, you say I'm
He did.
Wow,
he did.
So you mean to tell me nobody else in the whole place can sing but you? Or you just ran up there before anybody can get the mic?
Well, I guess I ran before anybody could get the mic, but after I got out, nobody else tried to come up.
They didn't want to come up?
Nobody else came after that. That was it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, good deal.
That was meant for me. That was for me right there.
There you go. So what does Southern Soul mean to you? When you hear Southern Soul, when people say, what type of artist are you? Do you consider yourself Southern Soul, R&B, or soul?
don't want to just say that I'm a Southern soul artist because I have the gospel background, I have the R&B background. I would just say soul. You know, I love Southern soul, but the things that I have planned, you know, in the future, I don't want to just be for them to just say she's a Southern soul artist. I sing just soul.
So you can sing anything.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay, good deal. I like the confidence. So now, as a new Southern soul artist, right? So when you stepped on the scene, how did you determine what your worth was, what your value was in Southern soul? How did you determine that? Because I'm pretty sure when you came on, you did some shows, right?
I did, but I did not know what I was supposed to charge. I was new, like, so I was coming from somebody who was just doing talent shows or singing weddings and things like that to actually people are actually calling now, you know, for bookings for shows. And I did not know what I was supposed to charge. So I ended up getting connected with a booking agency. And they took care of, you know, the booking fees and all of that for me. Contracts, they handled that.
So how did you know what the booking fee was if you didn't know how much to charge? So how did you know your booking agent wasn't getting over on you? Did you know that? Did you know there was a standard fee for booking you? Did you know it was a standard fee? Did they tell you that?
Well, yeah. Well, okay. So I would say like the first show, I don't know what they went by to, you know, but I knew what the price was. I knew what she said she was booking me for. I knew what I was supposed to collect on the back end, you know. So I would say that helped me because I didn't know what I was supposed to charge. I didn't want to overcharge or under.
So as a new artist, so you come in and you're doing shows, you don't know what to charge. How many songs did you have at that time of your own?
One Southern soul song. Now I had some R&B stuff, but I was always told, well, some people told me that was like, you don't really need to mix it. You know, if you're coming out with a Southern soul song, this is what your show, you know, you need to do. So I had to do some cover songs, a lot of cover songs. And then that one song. So I had one song at the time, doing shows with just one song at the time.
So how long have you been over here now? 2 years?
April of 2021 was when I released my first almost 2 years. Well, almost 2 years.
So knowing what you know now, right? What would you do different? As far as the not knowing the price or knowing who to talk to, what would you do? Would you do anything different, or would you what advice would you give somebody else coming behind you that's a young artist like you, female coming up? What advice would you give he or she?
I would definitely say to talk to somebody if you don't want to go with the booking agency, because coming out, like I said, I only had one song. So I probably could have done it without a booking agency, but I didn't have those connections and the people that you know, I'm new, I didn't know a lot. So, but if you have someone who doesn't mind sharing any type of knowledge with you as to how much you should charge or, you know, how to do that, then you can possibly do it by yourself. You know.
Okay. So let's talk about, did you have help from any other artists along the way besides the one that brought you in?
Besides the one that brought me in.
Did they welcome you? Did they welcome you? Did any other artists jump in and say, "Oh, okay, this is Portia P. I'm gonna push you aside." Anybody try to mentor you when you first come in?
Yeah, I would say I talked to maybe, besides the one who brought me in, the one who, my friend, one other artist that I did speak with before I released Mr. Good Time, that kind of talked to me about some things as well. So I would say altogether just two.
Gotcha. Okay, for the record, it was J1, right?
Yes,
it was J1. It was J1.
Shout out to J1. J1 is the one who always told me about Southern Soul. It was like, you know, you can do it. It was me. I was the one that was hesitant for years. But
yeah, he's a good artist. Now, what's your relationship with Tony T?
Tony T. Shout out to Tony T. Tony T. Produced Mr. Good Time for me.
Okay.
So I always, you know, thank him, because if it wasn't for Mr. Good Time, you know, I probably wouldn't be singing Southern Soul right now.
Well, look, so Mr. Good Time is your biggest record. I'm getting ready to play it right now for your fans, and we're gonna talk about this song. Here you go. Her number one hit, Mr. Good Time.
Oh Lord.
Can you hear? That's Mr. Good Time. Now, let's get hot. Let's get hot. Okay. Coming from the church, you come up with a song called Mr. Good Time, right? And you got another song called
Haven't You Heard?
Haven't You Heard? Hold on. Let me play Haven't You Heard, y'all, but before I get into this right here. Y'all gotta listen to this Haven't You Heard. Hold on. Y'all gotta listen to this first. Because I got some questions for this young lady.
Oh my God.
I got some questions. Hold on. Hey, y'all listen to Haven't You Heard? Now, y'all heard Mr. Good Time. I want y'all to get hot. Okay, so I've heard you was accused of being a home wrecker. Is that true? Is that true? Is it true?
That is true, because okay, let me tell y'all why they say that. So they don't know me. So
okay.
All right, so they hear the lyrics to Mr. Good Time.
Yeah.
And you have to just listen to the lyrics. I'm saying, I don't know if he's your man or mine, but he shows me a good time. So people just took it however they wanted to take. Most of the women, some of the men too, and they just like, oh, she messing with another you know, or whatever.
Another woman's man, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. You gotta listen. I said she called me. Yeah. She's saying that she had been with him for a year. I had just started talking to him. I don't know nothing about what y'all got going on, but you know what I'm saying? So it was a situation like that. Yeah. And people just took it however they wanted to take it. They took the lyrics personally. Yeah. You know, I get it. I've been hurt too. I've been you know what I'm saying? Like I've been the one who done had to make some phone calls, but it was just like, I didn't know they were gonna hear the song and be like, "Oh, she a home wrecker." No,
now what they was in your inbox really mad, huh?
They were mad. I had still to this day, like I hate to go on my official Portia P page and see like the Mr. Good Time video. The comments are horrible. Like they are reading me to guilt. Do you hear me?
Let me play devil's advocate. Okay, Pokey got side piece. I mean, these men got sold. King George got, I gotta have one woman, gotta have three. You know, but you as a lady, they upset because of the lyrics. Now, was this a personal experience that made you write these songs, or you just
It was personal experience. Yeah. Personal experience. So I write better.
So if it was personal experience, you knew there was somebody else man there.
No, I didn't. Listen, I did not know. Okay. But you know what? Gotcha. I was thinking about this last night. I was like, you know what? I've always had issues with women, even from high school. Yeah. They would always call me or saying, I had always gone through this college, high school with a woman calling me about a man. And so this particular time, this one was he was a good one right here. Yeah. So, oh ma'am, I'm sorry. I cannot go nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So he was still somebody else's man though.
Well, he was telling me that she was lying.
He was lying.
He probably was, and I told her, I was like, he probably is lying. I don't know what nobody is, but right now in this particular moment, I don't know what we're gonna have to do because I don't know.
Look, first of all, men don't lie. We don't lie. You know what?
Oh, yes, y'all do. Hey,
so look, in the feline, how many women think men lie on here? I just think women just be saying that. Men tell the truth all the time. Y'all just don't.
No, y'all don't. Y'all stay telling the lie. Women, we know when y'all be lying. We feel it. All women have that intuition. We know.
Okay.
We know. That's all right. We know.
So let me ask you this question right here. So, but you're not a home worker because you have a master's degree and you're working on your doctoral degree, correct?
That is correct. So that's what a lot of people, they get it confused. They think that I'm just, oh, she's a home wrecker. She's singing about this and this and that. Let me tell y'all something. This is entertainment. It's personal experiences that I have gone through. And I'm going to always, you know, be open to sing about what I have gone through because that's me. That's my release. You know, that's my therapy. But I am very educated. Okay. Don't get it twisted. And I am in the doctoral program.
There you go.
So yes, working on my PhD. So please, when I said that I'm a Jill of all skills, I meant that.
Now, do you blame that on slavery that you get a doctorate degree?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say we always want to blame bad stuff on slavery. You know, I'm like, come on, man, we need to get past that. But that's good. You're working on your doctoral degree. I mean, I'm very proud of it. So, are you a studio singer?
Well, you know what?
What?
Kevin, no, I'm a vocalist now.
Okay. Let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear Mr. Good Time.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's go.
I got a call the other day from a lady around the way. She said we're messing with the same man, and she's needing some understanding. She said she saw my number in his phone, and she wants to know what's going on. She said they've been together for about a year. She know I'm about to tell her something she don't want to hear. I said, I don't know if he's your man or mine.
Okay.
But he shows me a good time. Yes,
there you go.
He does.
Hey, what y'all think?
I don't know if he's your man or mine.
You know who man that is? Hell, you know who it is. If he ain't spend the night with you, if he ain't took you over his house, there's somebody else's man.
But he was doing all of that. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I was like, is this just a crazy ex that can't get over somebody moving on? You know,
gotcha.
Kevin Hyde. You know.
So let me ask you this question right here. I heard you was a drum major.
Yes, I love to dance. I was actually dancing before I was singing. I love to dance now. I love to dance. Yes, I was a drum major in high school.
So do you be twerking on your shows or what? Do you be twerking?
So I twerk at home. Now I do dance on my shows. Now if I'm really into it, I don't know. I might do a little back it up a little bit, but I just don't. I don't know. Do I probably have done a little something. But definitely at home. Yes, I guess that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So is there any artist, male or female, that you listen to that's in your playlist right now?
Yes. Southern Soul.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love Jay Hammer. I'm a big fan of Jay Hammer's music.
Party Moon. Oh yeah.
Party Moon and the
Moody
Mississippi
Road.
song. I live in Mississippi. I love it. I love his voice. I love his artistry. Also, I love Miss Lacey. I love her voice as well. I always liked her voice. Yeah.
Okay. So have you collabed with anybody? Or anybody asked you for a collab song?
Yes, actually, I have collabed with an artist out of North Carolina by the name of Low Key. Shout out to Low Key. Okay. We have a song that will be released either, I don't know if it's this month or if it's next month, but yes.
Okay. Now, do you have a booking manager?
Myself and one of my friends do my booking now.
Put your information out so people know what a booking.
Okay. So if you all would like to book me, my booking number is 601-790-0740. Again, that's 601-790-0740. Or you can send me an email. My email is portiapmusic@gmail.com. Again, Portia, Portia P music@gmail.com. So you can contact me.
There you go. Y'all get your questions ready. So let me ask you this question right here. Have you been disrespected in Southern Soul as a female artist since you've been over here? Has anybody disrespected you?
You
know, they quid pro quo this for that. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And how did you absorb that? How did you what was your response?
So I stand my ground, and with me, business is business. So if you contact me, you know I'm a woman, and people look at, they look at everything else, but I want to be respected for my talent and my artistry. Yeah. Strictly business, nothing else, nothing more. I don't have time for
and it pisses me off when people do that to our sisters. It pisses me off, that, you are talented. There's a lot of talented women over here in Southern Soul, not females, they're women. There's somebody's wife, there's somebody's girlfriend, there's somebody's daughter. It pisses me off that our brothers over here who's holding the torch, would do that. It pisses me off. So if anything I can ever do for you, I'm just a call away. I'm just a call away. So let me ask you this quick. Oh, Dee Simon's on. What's up, Dee? You ever heard of Dee Simon?
Yes, I love her voice. That's who sings your intro song, right?
Yeah, it's bad, ain't it?
Yeah, I love it. Hi, Dee.
Yeah, she bad. So what you got coming up? You want your fans to know? Y'all get y'all questions ready. What you got coming up? Where you gonna be at? Where you want your fans to know where you gonna be?
April the 15th, I will be in Princess Anne, Maryland. September the 15th, I will be in Richmond, Virginia. So those are only two that are locked in stone right now. Gotcha. I have new music coming out in March. I will be releasing a single March the 3rd, 2023. Be on the lookout for my new single. And I'm also working on my album. I want it to be done by May, but I'm not rushing it because I want it to flow and I want it to be right. So
there you go.
I'm working. Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. Do anybody get you mixed up with Miss Portia?
Yes, especially in RIP to Miss Portia. I loved her music. But a lot of people got me confused with her. So I was on my YouTube page, they're on there writing RIP, or they were sharing a video and saying RIP. And I'm typing no, that was Miss Portia, RIP to her. She was a beautiful person, beautiful voice, but I'm Portia P, and that was Miss Portia. So yes,
but that is your real name. That's your birth certificate name, Portia, right?
My name is Portia.
I heard your name is you got 9 names. What's your whole name?
Yes. I don't know what my mom and daddy was on, but I have 3 names.
Tell the people what your name is. Your full name.
Y'all don't be going to look me up in no records now, but
well, you don't have to tell them about me, but you got a very long name.
I'll tell them. So I want them to know, y'all get to know something about me that I hadn't shared with people. A lot of people, but my full name is Portia Precious Nakiko Quateria.
So what did your teacher call you? I know she didn't call you all that.
No, they only call me Portia, and I only use one middle initial, throughout. Even now, when they say sign your middle initial, I use the P.
Yeah. Wow, that's a long name.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when you get married? You gonna have another? It's gonna even be longer.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll happen one day, but if not, look at me scratching my head.
Gotcha. So have you thought about what would be your dream show for Portia P to be on with your favorite artists and so what would be a dream show for you to be on in a lineup?
Of course, I would love to be on the show with. I've been on the show with Jay Hammer. I would love to be on the show with him again. I would love to be on the show with Miss Lacey. I love her. Of course, King George is hot. Shout out to King George. I would love to be on the show with King George. Those would be my top.
So I'm always when I read a lot, so I'm gonna ask you this question: you don't trust people too quickly, do you?
No, and that's why it's
hold up. What was that face? You was like, okay, you know you got to explain that. Good Lord, yeah. You don't trust. You said no. Okay, explain that. Why?
because it's hard finding, and since I've been just in these 2 years, almost 2 years, it's hard finding people who genuinely have your best interest at heart, who really want to work with you to get to the next level instead of being in it, you know, for something that they can get out of it, or you know. And my discernment is strong, and when I pick up some energy that's off, like you gotta go. And so that's why it's been so hard, because everybody's like, you need a team, you know, you need somebody to promote. I probably do, but hopefully I'll be blessed with the right people to be placed in my circle who I can trust and to let handle like the finances and things like that. But right now,
that's good. I mean, you have to follow your instincts. You have to follow your instincts. And when people show you who they are, that's who they really are, you know?
Yeah.
So if somebody's telling you about a song and okay, well, that's fine. They call you about a song and they don't mention the song no more, they're a loser. They are a loser. They didn't call you for that. You know, they call you to try to talk to you because you're a female new in the game. So you immediately break the phone when you hang up on their ass. Just break it in their ear. Because it's sad. It's sad that you got so many of y'all that are talented, you know, so they can't set aside, you know, their male parts and put their business hat on, you know, and talk strictly business. So you have the spirit of discernment. You know, you ain't 15 or 20 here. You in your mid 30s, or you probably ain't 40 or 50 yet, but I know you mid-level 30. And you know, always put your spirit of discernment on when you're dealing with people. I don't care who it is. Because that's like me. After I talk to you 5 or 10 minutes, I can tell if you're full of shit. That's just me, you know, because that's just my culture where I come from. I dealt with plenty of soldiers from different places, different walks of life. I know when they full of it. And I'll tell them, you know, and my pet peeve is I hate a liar and I hate a thief. You can do anything else to me, but when you lie to me and you steal from me, then that pisses me off, you know, because you don't have to lie. You know,
that's
because you got a lot of people that are pathological liars. I'll tell you a story. When I went in the military, I was 18 going to Germany. And, you know, we young, we talking about what we had and stuff. So I told the guy, said, what kind of car you leaving? I said, I had a 1975 Toyota Celica GT. It was green machine. It was bad too, right? So he tells everybody, well, man, I just bought a brand new Mustang. I said, okay. So we did 2 years in Germany. We came back to the States. We came back to Texas. What the Mustang? Oh, I sold it. You a pathological liar. You ain't had no damn Mustang. What you got to lie about? Just tell the truth. You don't have to lie. Yeah, just tell the truth.
Right. So, I respect you so much more. And just be honest. Give me the opportunity to want to, you know, deal with them. Don't lie to me, please. I hate that. Yeah. And in his music business, I've been in it since 2016. You know, and I've stayed fast. You know, and people know when they say Kevin Young or K Young Production, they know it's serious business over here. They know it's serious business. It ain't nothing else but business. You know, so I help a lot of people. Hester, Mike, K9, all these promoters, Evergreen, Myron, you know, all of us promoters, we talk, you know what I'm saying? So like somebody called me today and said, hey, you know, you got who you think about this person? I give them y'all numbers. You know, I give them your numbers. Hey, try this person out, because it ain't all about the status quo. You know, you have the status quo. You have people that's been there for 90 years. They don't necessarily mean they're putting out good music no more. So you got y'all youngins coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil CJ and yourself and what's that girl name? Lady Blues, all y'all coming up and y'all got good music. And Toya Jones, y'all got good music, you know what I'm saying? So I think artists need to hear it. When they call me, I say, hey, check out this person right here, because a lot of folks don't do their research. I'm not in the business of giving away money. So but I heard you are promoter friendly. I heard you do negotiate with promoters. Is that true? That's true. Yeah, okay. I will.
But it has to make sense, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to make sense. That's good. Yeah, keep that mindset right there. But like I say, y'all got any questions? Let me see. Hold on. Somebody said.
So are we on Facebook? We are on Facebook Live, right?
We're Facebook Live.
Okay.
Somebody had a question. Hold on. Somebody said.
I'm trying to see what they able to see.
Let me see. Did you have a did somebody die close to you that changed something about your music?
Yes. So after I released Mr. Good Time in April of 2021, I released my second single titled Jill of All Skills in December. In November of 2021. So I was so excited, you know, because everybody had been pressuring me, like, okay, you just got this one song out. You got to get another song, get some more music out. So when I released Jill About Skills, I was so excited. I released it that Friday. The very next day, my first cousin, we were brought up like sisters. She passed away at a young age, at the age of 43. So it's like I didn't really promote Jill About Skills like I should have. 2 days after she passed, her mother, which is my aunt, passed. So we had to have a double funeral.
Wow.
And it took out so much. It took so much because it's like I got this song out that I need to be promoting. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do it mentally. I was not there. So I just skated through 2022. I put out one song, and that was only, thank God for J1 writing it, because my focus was not there. I just went through. So, you know, now I'm to the point to where I'm ready to move forward. You know, I feel like I my grief, you know, every day I'm gonna think about it every day, but I'm ready now. But 2022 was rough because I couldn't get past that. That was really hard for me.
Yeah. Sorry for your loss, young lady. Sorry because I know it takes a toll. I lost a brother and a sister too, so sorry for your loss. But let me ask you this question: are you willing to work with other producers besides Tony T?
Yeah, so I work with Tony T. Jill About Skills was produced by shout out to D Ford.
Okay.
So and
shout out to D Ford.
Yes, I love him. I love, you know, anybody that I have worked with who has worked with me and done anything for me, I love them dearly. And I actually my next song that I am releasing in March, it was actually done by shout out to D Ford. So I'm looking forward to everyone to hearing it. But I'm open to work with any producer who is, you know, who would like to work with me. Yes. Yeah, most definitely.
Now, do you have a team together yet? Are you still working on your team?
So that's what I'm still working on, you know, and everybody's saying you need, and I know I do need a team. I need somebody to help with this because, like I said, I work. So I do hope and pray for the day that I can get to where music just pays all of my bills and where I can have, you know, a budget that's large enough to have that team. But for right now, you know, I'm still working. I'm still working on a team. So I know I need like a videographer. I need photographers. I have to, you know, normally when I have a show, I just reached out to certain photographers and videographers and just pay them to come and, you know, capture footage and stuff. But I'm gonna get there. I am big on speaking stuff into existence.
There you go. Hey, hit that Haven't You Heard? Give me a little taste of that Haven't You Heard? I like that song.
Okay. Haven't you heard that I don't want your man, girl, he wants me? Haven't you heard he's blowing my phone up, he's stalking me? Haven't you heard that I told him that he needs to love you and leave me alone? Haven't you heard that he's nothing to me, he's a dead issue?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I love vocalists, man. I love vocalists. I don't care what nobody talking about. I love everybody. My girls sing, dope talent. Can you see the comments?
I cannot see the comments.
Yeah, when it closes, you can go back and look at the comments. She sounds beautifully, beautiful voice. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all go and get her music.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh my goodness. So this is shutting down anybody who ever said that I was just a studio singer or that I did not sound good live or that I can't sing live, baby. This is what I've been doing. And see, that's why. Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah.
Go ahead. This is off the record. Go ahead.
This is off the record. So, you know, people have, you know, you come encounter with people and, you know, stuff always it's gonna get back to you what people say. You know, and some people I've heard some negative things or whatever, and it got to me, and I was like, you know what? See, that's why I don't trust people. That's why I don't want to do this. But I was like, you know, I know that comes along with the territory,
there you go.
And that's not going to do anything but make me go even harder. And I thank you, Kevin, for giving me the opportunity to come on off the record to say what I have to say and to sing a little bit for y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I
y'all stay
called
tuned.
you,
It's
look,
up.
when I called you, I said she was so excited. I'm like, damn, you made me feel so good. She's like, yes, yes. I'm like, whoa. I said, okay, so you watch Off the Record then, huh?
Yes, I watched Off the Record, and that's why I was so nervous, because I'm like, oh my, you are just real. I love how real you are.
Yeah.
You say the things that some of the artists, we may think it, but we're not going to actually say it just because, you know, to just try to keep everything calm and steady. But you actually are going to say, whether you're going to call them out on their bull crap.
Oh, yeah. But see, the thing is, you know, to me, honesty is the best policy. And I want to be truthful. And like I said, if I can't sing and I got 10 other people around me that know I can't sing, I'd rather you to tell me I can't sing. Tell me that, and don't let me go out in front of all these people. They say, oh, hell, Kevin can't sing a lick. Y'all tell me. Y'all, you know, y'all are my coworkers. Y'all are my peers. So, hey, Kevin, you might want to go back in the Army or go volunteer, do something, but this ain't for you. I mean, I talked to Calvin. I talked to them guys, man. Those are honest guys, man. I like honest people around me. So, but I listened to your music when I first heard it. I said, okay, you know what? I need to interview her. You know, because that song, Mr. Good Time, you know, it's on the radio station. So many people call me. They said, who is that? Who is that? And I asked,
thank you.
Yeah, they was like, they want to know who it was. And I said, okay, that's Portia P. I said, okay. Then I started listening to your other music. I said, okay, this girl is talented. You're very talented. You're very talented. Just keep that same mindset. Don't veer off left and right. Put them blinders on and move forward. You know, and then, like I said, attach yourself with some professional people. And I know a lot of professional people. It is a lot of professional people over here. And so it's a lot of losers over here too, but it's a lot of professional people over here as well. So attach yourself to those people and stuff. And like I said, I can see you going further because you have the voice, you have the attitude, you know, and it's the right attitude to have as a young lady. You know, you're confident. And most important, you have the spirit of discernment. You know when something ain't right, you know, so keep that. Keep that. So hold on. Who is this? Oh, Kenny Keith told me he got his dictionary. Got my dictionary. Oh, she got a doctoral degree, so I can use some words on her. She probably know what I'm saying.
I'm working on my doctoral degree, y'all.
Yeah. She that's enough. Cause man, please, that's a lot of schooling, man. That's that's a lot of schooling.
Yeah, it's a lot. And so what I've been doing, like this summer when I was having shows and I was in school, so I have to turn in my assignments or do like on Saturdays. So after the show, instead of going and hanging out, like I gotta do my homework, like I gotta submit these assignments. So I've been making it work.
There you go. There you go.
I'm sorry, you know, I got I'm focused on what I want to do. And so some people are like, well, why won't you just do that and not do? No, I can do it. I can do whatever I put my mind to do. I'm going to do it all. Like, even if I blow up and I am going to get there, like I'm going to, y'all remember, save this interview because you're going to look back on it.
Yeah.
And I'm be up there, but I'm still going to finish my schooling though.
And when you blow up, don't forget about Paul K on production down here. Don't forget about it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna forget about you, Kevin. No, how can I forget about you? Somebody who gonna just say whatever comes.
Yeah, but it's tactful and it's respectful, and those are questions that people want to know. But I don't understand why people are scared to ask questions. You know, nobody's asking matters. I don't ask nobody about their personal relationship. You know, do they cheat on their wives and husbands? Now that's personal. I ask you about the music business. I ask you about why you charge this right here when I saw your 5 shows. And you got 3 people there. You know, what makes you think you're worth $10,000 when you got 3 people, cumulative, at shows? You know, it averaged 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Why you ask promoters this type of money? See, I'm a promoter that'll tell you that I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing that. So why don't you just ask me to borrow the money because you're not worth that? But it's good to tell people what you're worth. That's good. You know, it's always good. But you're only worth what somebody's willing to pay.
That's right.
Yeah, you only worth something. So look. So why would I go out and buy a car for 30 grand? It's worth 30, and you ask for 40. Why would I do that? Why would I give you an extra 10 grand? And then when I drive off the lot, then it's still gonna hit my 30 grand. It's gonna hit my 30 another 5. So I done lost 15 grand. I ain't pulled off the damn lot yet. It has to make sense. It's called business for a reason. It's called the music business. You got to get that part straight. So I challenge you to get your music business straight. You can sing, but get your music business straight. And if you don't know, give me a call. If I don't know, I know some people that I call and they'll tell you honest wait, hey, this a percentage, this, because I don't know everything. I'm a promoter, but I've been a businessman all my life. That's why I'm a promoter. It's business. It's business. And being a promoter, I'm a businessman, you know. So I challenge you to learn the business, you know. So if you ever had a question about something, I can't answer it. I can get some people on the phone that's in the music business that can answer that question for you and be honest about it at the same time. Who is this? Yeah, West Love. What's up, West Love? Hey, y'all got any questions?
Hey,
West Love. West Love. Let me say hi to some of these artists on here.
I love West Love music.
DJ too, Cowboys on here. Kenny Keys, Stan Mosley, Shantice Lachelle, Ocean Pearl. A lot of my supporters be on here every Wednesday. Of course, Angela Young, that's my secretary. She's on here. Let's see it. Tony T on here.
Shout out to Tony T.
Yeah, Tony T is on here. Yeah. So look, y'all got about 10 minutes. Y'all got some questions. She dressed all nice. She looking pretty. She ready if y'all ask her some questions.
Yeah, y'all ask me some questions. Now, if somebody if a certain name come up there, I might have to tell you the block. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, but look, because you know me, I can keep you on here for 4 hours. I got a whole bunch of questions, but I try to keep it an hour.
I'm open to answering questions.
Okay, somebody said, what's your biggest show to date?
I would say my biggest show was in Utica, Mississippi. And actually that was my first. No, that wasn't my first show. That was like the third show, but that was like the first biggest show. And it was the May something festival with Mitch. Shout out to Mitch. And that was the biggest one so far.
So let me ask you a question, though. But you don't sing over your music, right?
No, I have the track, you know, the instrumental playing.
There you go. So how do you feel about artists that you knew? How do you feel about artists that sing over their music, that sing with their music? How do you feel about that? As a vocalist, you're a vocalist. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's cheating? Do you think it's cheating to people?
I guess how can I put this? Yeah, because people want to hear you. People want to hear you, and I would say if they're paying for you to come and, you know, hear you sing, unless there is a circumstance going on to where you're hoarse, or if you're ill or something like that, then you gotta try to get through it or whatever. Then, you know, I would say, okay, maybe you can sing over it, but I think you should use your instrumental so they can hear how you sing live.
Yeah. So you as a new artist, do you critique artists when you go to their shows? Do you critique them?
Yeah, I do. You know, because I do that because that helps me out. You know, if I see what they're doing and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do this differently, or, you know, maybe I should do, you know, So I do.
Yeah.
Because they gonna critique me. They gonna be waiting to hear any little crack or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you guided by principle? Are you guided by, is your life guided by principle?
I'll say somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's somewhat? 50-50, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10? Closer to 90-10, I hope.
Yeah.
Because we all fall off, you know. Because you know what a snollygoster is?
Who?
Snollygoster. You ever heard the word snollygoster?
No, what is that?
A snollygoster is a person who's not led by principle. That's called a snollygoster.
Oh no, I don't want to be a snollygoster.
Yeah, you call them a snollygoster. Those are people who are not led by principle. See, I'm led by principle. I'm going to always do the right thing. 99.1% of the time, you know, I'm going to do the right thing. And those are the people I want to be around, people who are guided by principle, people who have boundaries. See, a lot of we don't want to have boundaries. But you have to have boundaries with people. You know, you just can't just go in nobody's space. You just can't say what you want to say. You know, you just can't do that. You got to have boundaries, you know. So, but hold on. Who? Somebody. Hey, Angela, what was that question?
Oh, Lord.
Angela, what was that question? Yeah. They said, when is the song coming out by you and Low Key?
And they said, so it should be released. I don't know if it's gonna be this month or next month, but It's gonna be released soon. Actually, it's myself, it's Low Key, and Miss Poochie. So we're all on the song, but it's Low Key song. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna do anything with J1? I think that'll be a good collab. You and J1. I think that'll be.
That would be, so he wrote this beautiful song for me. It's called The Last Time. It was released in August of last year. So yeah, hope say it again so he can hear you. So
I talked to J1. I give him a call. Yeah. Somebody said, where can they find more music from you?
So all of my music is on all digital platforms. So YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, all of the digital platforms you can find it. So I have more music coming out. So y'all stay tuned. In March, I will be releasing my next single. I'm working on my album. I don't know exactly what month it's going to be released. But that's coming too. Yeah.
Who was it?
I'm working.
Hold on. Somebody said something. Somebody, they give you compliments that said, your sister has a great voice. Somebody know your sister.
Yeah, my sister. So a lot of people know my sister's like she sings gospel, but she used to sing with the Mississippi Mass Choir.
Yeah, everybody saying they love your performance. I guess some of these people seen you perform before.
Oh, thank y'all.
Somebody said they gave you your first shot on here. Who gave you your first shot? Oh, let me see. Might have been somebody said they gave you your first shot.
Was it Mitch? No.
Let me see. Let me go back. Yeah, Mitchell Stewart.
Mitchell Stewart. So that's the Utica show that I was talking about. So that was my first biggest show. Yes, shout out to Mitch. Thank you so much, Mitch. Mitch, you need to put me on some more shows. What's up?
Okay. Now, is that Scotty? Scotty said you know him. Scotty Saren.
Yeah, Scotty.
Yeah.
What's up, Scotty? He's a big supporter.
That's good. Yeah, Scotty's a good guy, man. He's always supporting the podcast too. I don't see nobody sending no stars on here tonight, though. I don't see no stars on here yet. No, wait
a minute. What are stars that y'all send the stars? The bright ones, the shining ones, all of them.
Yeah. But is there anything you want your fans to know about that we didn't talk about that you want them to know?
No, I just want for the women who took Mr. Good Time the wrong way, just know that I am a woman I'm human, just like anybody else. I've gone through things, I've gone through situations, and I'm going to continue to sing about the things that I go through. And I have some more music that's coming out that's going to be material that I've gone through. So I won't be name dropping, but I'm going to sing about it because that's how I deal with it.
There you go. Hey, I want to interview West Love. I see West Love on here. West Love, hit me up. I want to bring you on here. I've been watching you.
I love her.
Yeah, West Love can sing too. She can sing.
Yes, I love her. Yes.
Who is it? What's her name on here? Lady Trucker on here. You know Lady Trucker?
Yeah. Shout out to hey Lady Trucker.
Yeah. Somebody said pick one, Tucker or King George. They said they want you to do a collab with one of them, Tucker or King George.
Y'all, I can't choose both of them. Both of them. Like,
you want both of them? Yeah. But look, I'm gonna tell you something. Have you met them? Have you met either one of them?
No, I haven't.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, right? And everybody knows that I be straight up. They know I'm not gonna lie. I've been around both of them brothers, man. They're young. They about your age. They in their 30s. They're misunderstood by a lot of folks because when you're around, when you're making that type of money, when you're drawing those type of crowds, you can't talk to everybody. So people misunderstand them a lot. But I'm telling you. Cool brother, both of them. Fat Daddy, all y'all in y'all 30s, all y'all about the same age, all y'all pretty cool. Y'all making waves. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be watching you, and anything anything I can do to help you, I'm just a phone call away. And I'm definitely gonna give your number to promoters when they call me. They say, "Hey, Kevin, who you got?" I'm saying, "Hey, call her, call this person," because I think more females need to be on shows because I'm telling you right now, y'all females are killing it. Y'all are killing it. Y'all just need an opportunity to get on stage. Y'all just need an opportunity to get out there and really, really let them know what y'all can do. Because I did a jamboree back in 2018 where I had Karen Wolf, Dee Dee Simon. I think I had 3 or 4 females on there. And people who came to my show who never been to a Southern Soul show, they didn't know who they didn't know nobody. They said, "Man, them females are killing it." Because Dee Dee and Karen got up there and showed out. They got been showed. I think Lady Trucker was on too. They got to been showed out, put on a hell of a show. So I support the sisters. I support them. I support them 110%. Even when nonsense come along, I'll say something. They don't have to say nothing. Well, you ain't finna say nothing to Karen Wolf and Dee Simon and Lady Q and all them. You know, they gonna get with you. But stuff that I see and stuff that I hear, I'll nip it in the bud real fast because I ain't with all that poppycock conversation, that little foolish talk. I'm not with all that. I'm not with all that. So let me see. Y'all got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
I like the point that you brought out about Tucker and King George. You say people get them confused, or you know, they can't just talk to everybody. And my friend that's here right now, he said I get on his nerves because I have to change my mindset. I was like, I'm trying to get my mind wrapped around where I'm trying to go. I want to be a big, well-known artist. So every time he called me, it's my best friend. I'll be like, you know, you talking to a celebrity, so put some respect on it. And so he's like, I'm so tired of this.
That's
I'm so glad when you make it big because you really think. And I'm like, I gotta have that mindset. Yes, I do. Yeah.
But you know what though? But see what I say, and I tell people this, and it's all respect. Anybody who can get on the stage in front of all those folks and sing and perform, you know, y'all are artists, y'all are professionals to me. To me, you know, now when you're talking about the military, you know what I'm saying, that's totally different. You know, we see each other as professionals. When I look at y'all, when y'all leave y'all families and y'all go somewhere and somebody don't have y'all money, that's why I call them losers. You know, when you if you now you done broke the damn contract, I done got you to leave your family. I know you got children, you got a daughter or something, you got somebody over there that you left. You left your boyfriend, you left your husband, wife, got in your car, don't know what's gonna happen to you on the road, don't know what's gonna happen to you at the gas station. You took that chance, leave your house, and you get there, they don't have your money. You know, I call them losers, and I mean that. You know, so you don't do that to folks. You know, either you have the damn money or you don't. Either you're a promoter or you not. Period. You know, and you don't rely on no door to pay nobody anyway. You know, so that's why I say, you know, a lot of us promoters, we talk. So a lot of people, the PPP money's ran out. It's over.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone now. I mean, you had a whole bunch of people that were PPP rich, but it's gone now. You know, so I just hate that when it happened, y'all. When I hear them stories that y'all don't get paid. You know, and look, I've been a promoter, and I'm telling you right now, and anybody that's listening, K Young has done a show. K Young has lost money. You know, K Young pay everybody. You will get paid when I book you. And a lot of people, if it's vocal, if it's a vocal agreement, because a lot of folks know my word is my rep. So if it's a vocal agreement, if I say I'm gonna give you $10,000, I don't give a damn if it's 2 people there. You know, that's the agreement.
That's what you're gonna get, right?
But it's gonna be more than 2 people there. You can better believe that. But I'm gonna make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do for y'all because y'all are professionals. Now, do all y'all act professional? Hell no, you don't. You don't carry yourself as a professional when it comes to running your on Facebook talking nonsense, poppycock, foolish talk. You don't do that. Don't do that. Don't hurt your brand, and don't allow nobody to hurt your brand, young lady. Don't allow anybody to hurt your brand. You stand on your own. So
yes.
So I guess any questions on that, Angie? Angela Young. Any questions on that I missed? Okay. See, that's my secretary back there. She ain't acting right now.
Oh, hey, Miss Young. Hey, Miss Young.
You know, the room back there. I took her to lunch today, and she ain't acting right. I told her what her job was every Wednesday. She know what her job is every Wednesday. She probably back there watching the movie and listening at the same time. Yeah. But look, I'm not gonna hold you up. Look, if y'all have any questions for Portia P, what's your information again where they can get a hold of you, young lady?
Okay, so my booking contact number is 601-790-0740. Again, 601-790-0740. Or you can send me an email at portiapmusic@gmail.com.
Okay, and somebody said, tell them again, Titus, put some respect on your name. But look,
that's my bestie.
There you go.
And shout out to I don't know if y'all can see my picture, but one of my best friends, Terry, she made this for me. So any artist, if you would like to contact her, her name is Terry Deer, and she makes these nice canvases. So excuse me, Terry Lewis. I'm sorry, Terry Lewis.
Okay. All right, that's cool. But look, I appreciate you coming on, young lady. I know how old you are. I know close to it. I know you weren't born in 1970. But look,
no, I wasn't. I was an 80s baby.
I know, but look, when I was born, when this right here came on, the TV went out. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Thank you, girl. And if they I do for you, hit me up, okay?
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week.
Hey, it's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record.